What is good, Raider Nation? Is your boy Raider Alex back with yet another video for you guys. Anybody that's new to the channel, you guys love Raider related content just like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. That being said, let's jump right into the topic of this video. With the Raiders firing general manager Tom Telesco after only one season with the Las Vegas Raiders, this has opened up the door for our next general manager of the Raiders, and so far there's been a lot of talks of our potential new head coach, whether it could be Ben Johnson, Pete Carroll, Todd Monken, the list goes on, but we also need to be on the lookout of who is going to be our next general manager. And with Tom Brady essentially running the football operations for the Raiders, it is fair to assume that he may hire somebody that he's comfortable with, and one emerging candidate is somebody that he has direct ties to, and that is somebody that the Raiders interviewed today. So this could be big news, and it could point us in the direction of what this future will look like. The Raiders are interviewing Tampa Bay Buccaneers assistant general manager John Spytek. Not only does he have a cool name, but he also has a notable connection with Tom Brady, which stems from their time as teammates at the University of Michigan. John played college football at Michigan from 1999 to 2002 as an outside linebacker, where he overlapped with Tom Brady in 1999. And after college, he transitioned into the NFL scouting department, working initially with the Detroit Lions as an intern in 2004. And he also interned with the Philadelphia Eagles in 2005 before securing a full-time scouting role. Spytek has held scouting roles with the Cleveland Browns from 2010 to 2012, and then the Denver Broncos from 2013 to 2015, where he was a part of that Super Bowl 50 victory for the Denver Broncos. And after that, he made the move to Tampa Bay, where he's been with that organization since 2016. And in 2016, he joined as Director of Player Personnel. He then got promoted to Vice President of Player Personnel in 2021, and then in 2023 he became the assistant general manager. He's also a guy too that was interviewed by the Raiders before we ultimately ended up hiring Dave Ziegler. And a guy like John Spytek, he has that familiarity with Tom Brady, where they were teammates at Michigan, which laid the foundation for their professional relationship. But their relationship also goes past that, as they were together in Tampa Bay, where John Spytek, it was reported that he was instrumental in the Buccaneers acquisition of Tom Brady in 2020, which ultimately led to a Super Bowl victory. His role in scouting and player personnel decisions directly influenced the team's success during that Tom Brady Super Bowl run. So his familiarity with Tom Brady, who is now the minority owner, adds an intriguing layer to his candidacy. His experience in building the Buccaneers roster that clinched 4 consecutive NFC South titles and made multiple playoff appearances could be appealing to the Raiders, who are looking to potentially rebuild and start a new era. Now, John Spytek is going to be a candidate that's sought out from other teams as well. Not only is he in the running for the Raiders general manager position, but he has also scheduled interviews for other teams like the Tennessee Titans, and he's a name that's starting to pop up in NFL circles as a potential new general manager. But to me, this is a guy that definitely has a chance to become the Raiders' new GM. He's got a solid track record, has shown success with Tampa Bay, particularly his part in the strategic acquisitions and draft picks, showcasing his ability in team building and management. He has that connection with Tom Brady, and in general, he's been around the National Football League with 21 seasons under his belt of experience. He brings a wealth of experience. He brings a lot of knowledge to the table. A lot of people have spoken highly of his scouting strategies, and that has been a key part of his success in the NFL. Some of the key elements of his scouting strategies involves holistic player evaluation when it comes to evaluating their character, their work ethic, football IQ. He also values physical traits and athleticism. And just in general, I do like the idea of having a guy with a deep background in the scouting department as your general manager, because I think one of the areas where the Raiders have been dropping the ball for years now is consistently finding talent in the NFL draft. I think in an ideal situation, if you could get a guy like this that can continue to do well in the draft, do a good job finding talent for our coach. Hopefully that could be like a Ben Johnson, a young offensive-minded head coach who has the potential to maybe be the next Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan type of coach. And then you also got a guy like Tom Brady who's going to have a prominent voice in the organization, and also just a guy that has seen every single wrinkle of NFL defenses from his 20 plus years of experience playing the quarterback position at the highest level. So in a scenario like this, you have a wealth of knowledge when it comes to an X's and O's standpoint. And I love the fact that he brings that scouting department background to his game. To me, that's one of the quickest ways you can turn around a franchise, is to hit on the draft. Now, to be fair, Tom Telesco did a good job this year in the draft, as he did select a potential generational player in Brock Bowers. But if the Raiders were to hire John Spytek as our new general manager, you're getting a guy that has so much experience in the scouting department. And I think that could pay dividends for the Raiders when it comes to consistently getting good players in the draft. And like I said, I think that's the best way you can build a franchise. If you can continue to get good talent at a cheap cost, that's how you build something sustainable for a franchise. Now, the Raiders have also requested to interview Packers Vice President of Player Personnel, John Eric Sullivan, as the potential general manager. So we'll get more news on how these two interviews go with John Spytek and with John Eric Sullivan. But to me, thus far, I think John Spytek is likely going to be the front runner, and he is a guy I would be really excited about. But something to keep into consideration, keep your eye out for his name, as I ultimately would not be shocked if he ended up becoming the new general manager of the Las Vegas Raiders. But Raider Nation, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below of John Spytek and just the general manager position as a whole. Who would you guys like to be the new GM? Let me know in that comment section down below. But with that being said, Raider Nation, that's all for you guys in today's video. Anybody that's new to the channel, you guys love Raider related content just like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. That being said, I will see you guys in the next one.